What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen. The internet is on fire right now after Carlee Russell's mugshot came out with her smiling in it. Now, regardless of how you feel about what she did, or the justice that some folks didn't get, or the hole that was reopened in a lot of families of victims of this type of crime, abductions, feels. And you all have a right. Everybody has a right to their own opinion and their feelings. And you're seeing it. A lot of people are making videos and they're dragging her. You know what I mean? They drowning her in negative comments and stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to hold her head under the water. And I'm going to explain why. I seen a lot of videos this morning about what people were saying about her, about her and her family. I'm going to talk about some things that a lot of people haven't brought up. So, you know, on this channel, I come from a different angle a lot of times. And I'm going to talk about why I don't respect her, and I damn sure don't respect the parents. This girl is 25 years old. I'm 50, so her parents are around my age. They know fucking better. They do. I'm going to go down the line. My issue with this is I think she's doing what she's been instinctively taught. For real. Because, you know, a child is a reflection of their parenting. Now, she come from a house with a mother and a father in it. Now, I don't know if that's her real father or not. And I'm not discrediting her mother. I just don't know. But part of the reason why I brought that up is because his reactions in her missing was a little bit different than somebody that would share DNA with a daughter. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys understand where I'm coming from. His sense of concern was totally different. Then you're hearing rumors where he didn't even go out there when they went to go look for her at the site. Now, I don't know if all of this stuff is true or not, but I mean, it's weird how he reacted in the interviews. Not talking, kind of aloof, just sitting there, shaking his head, letting the wife do all the talking. And the reason why I bring that up, and I spoke to a couple of my subscribers about this situation, a lot of times when somebody marries a woman that has a child, though they're there as a secondary parent, they're parenting secondarily. Meaning, unless they're actually times where they have to really intercede, they won't, because they don't share in DNA with such child. The way he reacted in the press conference, he seemed like he was, you know, concerned, but it's kind of like, I mean, maybe it's just me, but anyway, I'm going to talk about the parents first. They never spoke up after the hoax, and that's why I can't forget this shit. They never spoke up. They knew it was a hoax already. They went on TV and did it. NBC exclusive. Why? You knew it was fake. So you sit up here and play the heartstrings of America. A lot of people have people that are not going to come home. They're not going to walk through the door like your silly ass daughter did, ma'am and sir. They're not. And they're still hurting. And though the road to recovery is very slow, and some wounds don't totally heal from the inside out, it's not up to you, after your daughter ripped the scab off of these wounds, to at least try to mend them with saying, hey, us as parents sympathize with you. We didn't raise our daughter like that. Y'all notice that was never said? Like mother, like daughter. I'm telling you, it's a connection. It came out the attorney's office in Birmingham yesterday, like they was coming off the red carpet. Mom decked out? What you decked out for? Carlee looked nice. Think about it. Another thing problem I got with the family, this is some slick shit. You used the hoax as a quick cash opportunity, i.e. the interview, and I guarantee you, y'all was probably trying to stick with the story to get that Crime Stopper money. Remember, it was supposed to be, and there were other different things where people poured money into this whole situation. And the whole aftermath of this is messed up because it was black folk that did this shit. And I'm bringing that up because that affects us as a social class. I'm going to say something about it. These was affluent black folk. He's an underwriter at a major bank. She's a real estate investor. A real estate agent. 2 jobs that make money. That house they live in, I know that house probably costs like $750,000 or something like that. In that area, did you see when the guy was driving around showing that area? I know the value of things. I've owned 2 houses in my life. These people, and I'm not taking nothing away from them, they worked and got that. But it also takes a certain mindset to keep that. It also takes a certain mindset to support your daughter through this bullshit. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is this. These people are not stupid. They're not stupid. They knew exactly what they was doing. They need to be brought up on charges just like her. I can't respect that. I can't. I don't know what the whole premise of backing her and never, like I said, like mother, like daughter, they never spoke. They was on national TV. Oh, Carlee this, Carlee. They should have spoke too. For real, think about that. The voice of reason. Because you raised this child. Y'all was in the spotlight. Front lines. Bring her home safely. She's home safely. Now what? No public apology. No public thank you. No nothing. Just like your ignorant ass daughter. Disgraceful. Now let's get to her. I'm so mad my ears are hot. It's a phrase. It's not what somebody does. It's what they do after. It's what they do after they're caught. This girl showed no remorse. Never spoke out. I always talk about that. She never spoke out. Never made a public apology or nothing. Even though it may not have helped in the eyes of some people with bruised hearts looking at this, some people would have said, you know what? Okay, it did take courage. At least we heard it from her own mouth. Never said nothing. You could have spoke out before or after your attorney said something. Your sentence already handed down. You already know you facing nothing as a punishment for this. You could still come out and talk. Never did nothing. Went home last night. Breathed a sigh of relief. Now thinking about those victims of people that'll never hold their children again. Never see them dance at their wedding. Never go to their wedding. Never have grandchildren. So on and so forth. Now you 25 years old and you got a young mind, but your parents know that and they should have broke it down to you and had you stand in front of the people and face the nation for what you did. There's white folks out there, black folks out there. None of them taking the shine from your parents because it was their time. America was riding with you. You got public press all over the place for that bullshit you did. And you can't even come back and say, I'm sorry to the public. And what you did, I do appreciate it. And it's all on me. Couldn't do it. Now it left a bad taste of shit on the tongue of everybody that don't look like us in this country. And it messes up for somebody else that comes after you, or whether they lying or fucking not. I don't mean to get upset, man. This shit is starting to bother me. Listen, I don't want to talk about this motherfucker no more. Let's get to this mugshot shit. You sitting up there smiling. Did you see that? Did you see it? Look. Big F you to everybody. You thought you was going to get me. I got you now. Nobody tells somebody to smile in a mugshot. I've been in jail a few times. Going through that process is demoralizing. Going in the building is a depressive experience. Oh, but you wasn't going to stay. You wasn't going to see the upstairs of the building. You wasn't even going to see the cell. Of course, mommy and daddy bailed you out. Police even frustrated. You can see the frustration because they feel like fucking fools because they have to stay within the reasoning of the law. And they did as best they can by the guidelines that's afforded to them. And they know that the public was not satisfied. Nobody received justice for being forced to go through the trauma of people they lost in the past because of her negligence and selfishness. They didn't. But I'm going to tell you something. This is over with, and it's going to sound hard, but let these people alone. Leave them alone. Don't even deal with them. And I'm going to tell you why. The aftermath of this will be way worse than the crime she committed and them backing her. Karma's a bitch. The reason why I don't argue with people and act stupid and seek vengeance and stuff like that, certain mentalities always catches up to them. I have a saying, life will take care of you. I don't have to take care of you because on the path you going, you're going to hit a immovable obstacle one way or another, sooner or later. Look at this situation. Now, mommy and daddy helped you because you in the house, Carlee. What you think's going to happen when you're out on your own? You're trying to get a job. They might even make a Alabama law with her name on it, the Carlee Russell rule, as far as dealing with abductions and stuff. Change the whole narrative. They said in the press conference, they might change the whole thing. And I hope they do. Aftermath. Let's get back to it. People know your name. They know your face. Went to nursing school. Don't know if you finished or not, but if you went to nursing school and stuff like that, all that was a waste of your fucking parents' money. And that's why I'm saying, why they not thinking about this? She might be stuck in that house forever. Because she ain't going to be able to get no job. Anywhere you go to apply, people know you can't be trusted. You'll blame other people for your misfortune. You need attention really bad. And you'll do anything to fucking get it. Including blaming somebody that didn't exist, that ain't have nothing to do with your fucking lies. Socially, you ruined yourself. And all you had to do was come out and speak. Listen, embarrassment is different than turning your nose up at somebody saying, what are you going to do about it? And that's what that mugshot represents to me. I'm a content creator. I'm going to speak on topics that come up, love me or hate me. There are many more like me. The news is the same way. I'm going to talk about trending topics. This is a trending topic. But in your life, you'll always be a trending topic. Because when they hear your name, they're going to remember who you are. You don't have indistinct features. You look like you look. People going to know. All of a sudden, you're getting turned down at interviews. You took shit from a job. Nationally, they know what job going to hire you. What man going to fuck with you knowing you do crazy stuff to get his attention? Y'all see the bullshit? Like, she messed herself up. She messed herself up and they aided her. Y'all not going to live forever. Y'all not. Mommy and daddy not going to be there forever. I just want to talk about this a little bit, man. I mean, I could go on and on about this, but I mean, I'm sick of talking about this chick. And I keep saying that. This is my closing Carlee Russell video unless something stupid happens, like really bad. But I'm gonna close this chapter, and I think you guys should too. She don't even deserve us being talked about no more. But I want to hear your comments about the stuff I said. You know, a lot of people haven't brought this up, but life will take care of her and them. A lot of times I know a lot of people that are rich, have a lot of money, feel as though they have financial privilege, and they're better than a lot of people, and they don't have to answer to nobody. But when they get old and they need help, people remember when they shit on them. So it is what it is. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember, at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time tonight, we're going to have a 2-hour live stream. I'm going to tell stories until the time expires. You know, I'll see you guys there. Leave me a comment on this and tell me what's up. You agree or disagree? These people are shit, and so is she. I'm out.